When you become, famous or whatever, people want to, and it just ruins the high. You know what I mean? You have like out of body experiences.
Wow.
When you do when you have a great show,
right.
It's like you just sit back going, watch this nigga work, go. And you forget about the pain in your back and, just everything, it just feels right. So yeah, it's definitely a runner's high.
Wow. And so now you're doing stand-up. You're like, okay, now you don't want to do anything else but that. Yeah. Or did you have another job?
No, I had other jobs because I had to have, I had kids.
Stand-up wasn't paying like it is. They were paying back then, huh?
Right. Well, stand-up would pay you a burger. That's what you got. You got a free burger, maybe some fries.
Right.
And a soda. That was your pay. But then they had a strike and they started giving you money for cabs or gas money. Right. So you can make $20 here. But any real comedian that's really about it, hits the stage 5 times a night. So you're not just making $20. You're making $120.
Right.
You're making right.
Right.
So you can live off of.
Because back then that was good money.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you and Eddie meet?
Through Keenan.
Okay.
So Eddie would come see me do stand-up. He would bring Prince, Rick James. He just thought like the stuff I was doing was really innovative.
Right.
And then I started hanging out with him and Keenan. The first thing Eddie would do when he came out during like Saturday Night Live, and he would call Keenan and go, man, watch this buckwheat tonight. Watch Buckwheat. Right. Buckwheat got shot. And I'm just like, so at the time I was doing stand-up, before I met Eddie, I'm like, who is this Eddie Murphy everybody talking about? Because as far as I was concerned, I was the next.
Right.
Right? And then I watched him do James Brown getting in a hot tub, and I was like, this is amazing. Amazing. Right. And I became, in awe of Eddie. And when and the fact that him and Keenan were like friends,
right.
As soon as he came out, Keenan, come on. And they hang out to the wee hours of the morning.
And you tagging along.
Tagging along. Eddie would actually bring me, my wife, and my sons on boat rides. Like he would rent a yacht and go around the marina, and I was the only family of just all these pretty women. And Eddie and his boys.
You were like,
yeah, and Eddie would come over, always make time to come over and sit down with us and go, y'all got something special. This is what I want. And he go, now I'm gonna go get some. But, that was so wonderful for me and to see that life.